There's no doubt Mayo didn't just win that game, they took charge of it from the off. People would have thought it was going to be a very close encounter and that they wouldn't have put their house on who would win the game. But as the early stage of the game was very clear that this was going to be a role reversal from the All-Ireland final of the previous year. Aidan O'Shea in particular excelled. I think everybody noticed that. And when you get a supply like that, then the forwards have got to make things happen. So there was a relentless supply, I suppose, coming into them. And as you rightly say, they would have been accused in the past of being a bit wayward or not putting teams away when they could do. There certainly was no sign of that this time. Mayo would always feel that they play well against us anyway and would have no fear of playing us. And certainly they have a lot less fear after the way they performed against Donegal. Okay, we can accept that Donegal weren't the force that they were last year, and probably since they beat us in Ballybuffet, they were on a bit of a downward curve. Obviously, Carl Lacey and Mark McHugh not being at the level of fitness that they were at the year before would have had a detrimental effect on their ability to perform. At times, we'd have been very happy with the way we were playing. We put ourselves in very good positions at times, but then we let it slip on a number of occasions as well. So, we need to be playing at our best for longer periods of time if we're going to live with Mayo, and that's the challenge for us. The good thing is we know we can play very well, and we have played very well against decent teams. We just need to make sure that we can do it for longer periods. I don't know if it's very often it's happened before that a set of brothers have been against a set of brothers in the middle of the field in an Ireland semi-final. And as you say, both of them are excelling at the moment, and even the lesser known figures in Seamus O'Shea and Colm Kavanagh are serious players as well, and they're probably being overshadowed by their older and younger brother respectively. There's no doubt it was a massive step forward for our younger players to win a quarter final in Croke Park, because Tyrone's record hadn't been brilliant. We were losing as many as we were winning, and then against Monaghan, who everybody would have to say looked seriously impressive against Donegal. I mean, they didn't just beat Donegal, they overwhelmed them really on the day, and that was some doing because we'd been at it for 3 years and couldn't do it. So we had total respect for what Monaghan had achieved, and they were on a high. They were full of confidence and they came down expecting to win.